Well, look at you, tourists. La célébrité on the tip of everyone's tongue. If I'd have known you were gonna cause this much trouble, I'd have kept my mouth shut about the reserve. Maybe all those lives would have been spared. One thing is certain, though. Misery spread like wildfire, and your name was taken to blame. But what's done, it cannot be undone, no matter how badly you wish it could. You feeling okay, tourist? That thought eating up your brain? Got you seeing flames? What went down at the reserve? But that ain't nothing compared to the hell unleashed upon Old Town. Wonder if we'll ever know who kept them bells ringing for 3 days straight, riling up the horde into a frenzy so savage the living didn't stand a chance. But despite it all, the reserve being a bust, a madman laying waste to Old Town, the tower folks don't seem frazzled. Business as usual. The building even seems a few stories taller now that Mama finally slaughtered the reclaimed. And no one's heard boo from JB in a long while. Some say he's dead, and I'm more fond of the taller tales that the devil slithered back to his warm and cozy domain. Of course, someone will always step out of the shadows and make themselves known when there are big shoes to fill, right?
And for what? None of the legends were true.
Wonder how Mama's feeling about this noise coming out of the French Quarter. It's only gotta be a matter of time before the tower comes knocking on that preacher's door, right? Are you sure you want to get caught in the middle of that mess, tourists? Maybe you'd be better off paddling back to the bayou. Leave Nola behind. Supplies are getting scarcer by the second. The living getting more desperate. And the dead, well, they just keep multiplying. Gonna take nothing short of a miracle to survive what's coming. Of course, you had some people talking like you were a miracle worker. But that's not how it's going down, has it? I'd say wherever the tourist goes, death ain't far behind. So, you got one or two of them miracles up your sleeve? Been saving them for the right occasion, maybe? She wants you to know something, tourist. That the darkness has swallowed you. There ain't no use in fighting it, she says. Just surrender. Let it devour you. You best be on your way home now, tourist. Let a dead man rest in peace. One last thing before you go. A bit of advice from beyond the grave. In a time like this, where it seems like the only decisions worth a damn are the ones that save your own ass, well, you best give that a second thought. Payback still exists, my friend. And payback is a whole lot more ornery than a rib-thin rabid dog. Payback is an honest-to-God force of nature.
Tourist! You alive? Up here! Tourist! You need to stand up! Shit! That's a lot of blood. You gotta move! Grab your flashlight. On your chest! Let's go! Floor collapsed and swallowed you up. Dropped you like a fucking rock. Thought you were toast. Now get your head clear. We gotta escape this hellhole. Place is swarming. Good. You snagged the blueprints. Can't believe what we went through to get those fucking things. Father Carter better be Hail Marying his ass off when we get back. Fuck! You got company! Take this! We gotta get you up here and... Wait. What the fuck is that? I hear something. Shit! They're flooding in! Behind you! Run, tourist! Get the fuck out of here! Go!
Glad to see you upright, tourist. No broken bones, not even a limp. Thank the Lord. Hollins found you in the bushes unconscious and dragged you here. Looks like you had quite an exit from the hotel. You have good news to share, I hope?
The good news is that I managed to make it out alive. The bad news...
My friends are dead.
Bingo.
Your compassion is boundless. What happened?
Ty got spooked and took off running. Someone had set a trap. She tripped it and boom. Blew it to bits and collapsed the floor on us.
Ty was a God-fearing warrior. Bless her soul. But they all knew the risk, and yet they forged ahead. Brave souls, all of them.
I'm all... about that.
Now I'll finish. But they all...
Not sure brave fits the bill. Morons would be more accurate. But what do I know?
About them? Nothing.
Don't challenge me, Padre. I know what I saw. It was amateur hour. Almost got me killed. And the blueprints you sent us in there to find? Your holy fucking grail? They're worthless when a place is that infested. But hey, on the bright side, let me gather my thoughts. I'm ready to listen.
Okay, I'll finish. About them? Nothing.
Don't challenge me. And the blueprints you...
May I have the... That hotel will be our home. We've had a setback, yes, but the blueprints are valuable. It will help us plan our next effort. When the time is right, we will try again. Our faith will deliver us.
Faith? Your head's in the clouds if you think faith is going to deliver you anything, Padre. But hey, you do you.
We're all the same, tourist. Even if you refuse to admit it. We want what everyone wants. Belonging, community, peace of mind. After the disaster in Old Town, many of my people are living in constant fear. The rumors of a psycho...
You're persistent, I'll give you that. But I'm done arguing about the hotel. We have business to discuss.
Indeed we do. I read the Pawn King's proposal. It's ambitious, but sound. You could tell Sonny I accept, but with certain stipulations. Here, I've outlined them in this letter. Minor tweaks to the agreement that I think he'll find amenable. A trade network for those of us outside the tower walls could ease a lot of suffering.
A preacher with a dash of business savvy. Never thought I'd live to see the day. I'll give him your letter.
My grandfather sold Bibles door to door. Knowing Sonny, he's pacing behind the...
Medical cache. Med supply located. Via Corolla.
Welcome to the Revolution, tourist. I'm Sable. This is Echo. Barnes is there in the back.
Wasn't expecting a crowd.
I couldn't go into details in the note I left. It's all about security. Just meeting with you here is a huge risk for us. Let me explain. We represent a growing faction inside the tower. People fed up with the current leadership. If Nola's gonna remain habitable, the time's come for a change at the top.
So what I'm hearing is that you have a beef with Mama.
You could say that, yeah. Mama's gonna fucking bury us all. Even you.
Relax, Barnes.
How did you find me?
Everyone knows about the tourist. And we are always looking for allies. Barnes and I are Tower. Echo is former Reclaimed. There are more of us, about 36 on the inside. And we've got sympathizers among the exiles. But I guess you'd call us the ringleaders.
What's your plan?
A tactical assault on the tower. Coordinated from within. One shot to chop off the head of the snake.
Bold plan. But why? Still haven't heard a good reason.
We have our reasons.
Mama's got every one of us in her sights. No one's safe. Ever since the reserve was a bust, she's been consolidating power. Building up units of heavily armed elite fighters, all loyal to her. Call themselves Eradicators. The way we see it, the only chance to get to Mama is from within. And soon. We eliminate her, the tower can be returned to the people. And Nola survives.
All right, you've convinced me. How can I help?
Now, the tower has their sights set on the radio station in the French Quarter, where JB used to broadcast. We think Mama's planning to use the station to flood the airwaves with propaganda. She's already papering the whole city with her old town conspiracies. They're gonna make their move on the radio station. Soon.
Real soon. A daytime operation. We stop Mama from taking the radio station, we slow down the spread of her lies.
And instead, we give the people what they really want to hear. A new take on an old classic. Here. It's JB's last sermon. Hasn't been broadcast yet. Echo found it in an abandoned, reclaimed base.
It's a real firestorm, too. You never heard JB like this. Out for blood.
We need you to stop the tower from taking over the station. And get JB's last hurrah on the air.
That's gonna piss Mama off.
Guaranteed. But it'll also get the exiles riled up. And we need that.
If we want to inspire an uprising, we can't have Mama polluting the airwaves with bullshit. We get the exiles behind us, then we strike. Barnes is gonna go ahead of you. See what intel she can gather about access to the station. But she can't be seen.
I'll leave you a present in Bird Lounge, down the street from the station.
Before you go, we need a reliable way to communicate. Timing's key, so passing notes ain't gonna cut it. Echo?
These walkies are older than dirt. Broken, pretty much, no voice capabilities. But I figured out how to get the alert signal to work.
I'll reach out to you on the walkie when we need to meet. But you have to beep us back to let us know you're coming. Otherwise, we won't be around. You better get going. We need to roll out soon. Don't forget to grab that beta from Barnes at Bird Lounge. She knows how to exploit the enemy's weakness. Come on, bring it! Put up with enough of your shit!
pal. Always with the questions. Can't you just keep your mouth shut and toe the fucking line? We're fed, we have a place to sleep. As long as that ain't going away, I could give two shits about why the tower does anything.
You've made a huge...
People of New Orleans, I come to you tonight with a tale of woe, a premonition.
On point! It's the tourist. Fucking A!
here. Beep us when you're ready to meet.
Never forget Old Town. For 3 days, the bells rang. The key to our security turned
We need to see
into
you,
a
tourist.
weapon of
Quick.
mass
Hit us back with
slaughter.
a beep.
Without the bells, the dead rule the streets. To turn this blessing into a curse is the most heinous of crimes. Who would inflict such a senseless wound on our city? Who would try to frighten us into submission? We will find the perpetrator, and they will pay dearly. Any information about the incident will be met with...
We're at the spot, tourist. If you can hear this, beep us back.
Had his faults, but he was no traitor.
Hopefully you're in range, tourist. We need to talk. Beep back, okay?
Don't get any ideas.
Ah.